Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. Thank you for all the new people joining us. I just wanted to, we're going to continue working on our burlap and lace. So we did the cover in yesterday's video and y'all look, this is how it turned out. I love that. I think it's going to be so pretty. I love it so much. It turned out awesome. Yeah, I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. And so we got the little lace hanging off the bit down here on the bottom. So I think that's going to be pretty. The reason why I wanted it this big is because I have 12 by 12 Stamperia paper, the old lace kit that I'm going to put in here, and I didn't want to cut my papers down to fit, so I'm going to use it as is. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the inside part of the cover, and I've got the middle of the journal page, the signature picked out to fix. So what I'm thinking on is I want some pockets here. So I've got some applique pieces that I thought would be pretty and sturdy enough to put on the inside of this to make pockets with. So I'm thinking to come right here at the corner, and I want to do two pockets or two scallops on each side. So to get the full-on visual here, this is what I'm going to do. So I have two scallops on each side. This won't be here. So then I was wanting to do either, so I've got this ribbon that's got the, it's got satin on one side, and it's got the suede on the other side with the pearl trim. And it has the wire in it, but you can pull the wire out and use it however you like. So I usually just cut me a piece to size, and then I'll cut that, pull that wire out of it. So I was trying to decide if I wanted the white or if I wanted the beige. So see, you got the lace, the satin on one side. I want to use where it has the suede part. So I'm thinking that I want to use the beige part because, you know, my signature is going to be here in the middle, and you'll have the pearl bits on either side. So I think, see, because I think that white is going to take away from this. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks to. It looks like it's going to take away from it to me. So I think I'm going to put the beige piece down. I really do. Yeah, because see, I don't think that will take away from my pockets, you know. But like I said, I'm going to cut to have where I have two scallops on either side and make pockets here, and I'll glue on the side and down and up, and that'll be sturdy enough to, you know, to put stuff in, hopefully. I may have to tack up a little bit, to be honest, but I think that'll be sturdy enough, you know, spread out, put down tight. That'll be sturdy enough for pockets. I think that's what I'm going to do, y'all, because I like the tan or the beige. I don't think that's going to, because that white just looks like it's going to take away from it. It looks too matchy-match. All right, so let's just go ahead and do it. Let's get this here fixed up. Get it to where I want to cut it. And I'm just using this to cut the little bead part because these scissors don't cut really well for the actual lace trim part. That will be straight across. Yep. Well, I said that and there it went, cutting it, didn't it? These were my fabric scissors, and I messed up, started cutting paper with them. Just cause, you know, I grabbed what was handy when I was shooting a video one day. Alright, so yeah, so we'll put this down. I think that's going to be pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, I'll do this here, cut this, And I'll just cut the next 2 here and put them on either side. Let's get Mr. Tim Holtz's scissors, and this is going to be a little tricky, because this is that applique. It's got some pearls there, might come off. Yep. Let's say I want to do something like this. Is my thinking anyway. And please, seamstresses, do not get mad at me for cutting up this pretty applique. I know it takes a lot of work to do this, hand-sewn bead work and all. Okay, so I'll put that like that, and I'm going to run this down the middle. I think I'm going to put that up against it like that. Make the pocket like that. I think that's what we're going to do here. Alright, let me put this other piece of applique back up so I can use it in other parts of the journal, or because I got so much lace pulled out here that I'm going to try not to use the same bit of lace over and over again. I just want different beautiful laces in and throughout the journal. And I got to come up, and I've got some background pages that are like the printed white and the beige tone-on-tone print that I'm going to use in this for writing spaces, because you know the Stamperia is printed front and back. So I got 8 pages of it that can be used for journal pages. And see, I'm just pulling that wire mess out of there. I said it was. That one's got a piece of string on it. Oh, can't get my scissors open. Let's pull that out, wind that up, and throw it over here. I might use something for that later. Or we may just put it in the trash. Okay, so, and even where that right there a little bit is off, I'm just going to glue it down with Fabri-Tac, you know. But I want that pretty much on the center of my spine in the where we sew a signature in. So let's just make us a bead here and just get to work, y'all. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you enjoyed your weekend, which is still Sunday when this is going on. Or no, this is Monday's video. So I'm off. I hope you had a good weekend, a good start to your work week, or had a good old time. I've been sitting at home and washing a little bit of clothes and cleaning the craft room, trying to get this journal figured out. But this one I think is going to come together, you know, fairly easy and simple, because, you know, I've got, you know, just white tags. I've got the craft cardstock tags. I've got craft envelopes. I've got white envelopes of different assortment and sizes, you know. And like I said, this is going to be just basically craft white and cream colored. You know, we're just going to put it together. We're going to make it happen. I don't think it'll be, and it probably will be, you know, a good week's worth of videos, just, you know, because I want to shoot every bit of it. But I'm going to wind up trying to get this put together within a weekend. And I'm just going to make the videos up and post them ahead throughout the week for you all to watch. That's my plan of action anyways, somewhat. Trying to make sure that's pretty and straight on there and not rippled up. So so when I do go to sew in my signature, it's not going to cause me any issues. Let's get us a little more Fabri-Tac on these beads up here at the top so they don't get pulled away. Just put them down. Oh, I love this Fabri-Tac stuff, I do. Because it don't ripple the pages, it don't, you know, wrinkle up the pages. And I think I have misspoke because I have not used the what is it, the art glitter glue. I was watching a lady the other day. She's from the UK, and for the life of me I can't remember that lady's name again, but she was talking about the Barely Arts glue and the art glitter glue, that, you know, even though it is a water base, it won't wrinkle your pages. So I apologize to the people that does use that. I may have misspoke because, like I said, I don't use it because it is fairly costly, and so I was like, well, I may have to get some of that and try it. I do want to get that Barely Arts glue because everybody keeps talking about how good it does, you know, with the gluing the vellum down where you can't see it through the vellum. It does vellum really well. Now, if you're doing vellum and it's not going to be like a pocket vellum, you can cover the whole thing with glue stick, and it works pretty good for me like that. All right, this little bit here on the top, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off of there. I'm just going to go ahead and get that off of there. Try my best to anyway. And I don't want that sticking over. I'm not really worried about it being too dry at the moment. I just don't want that sticking over the outside of my journal. And my fingers are tingling today. They're a little tingly. So like they feel like they're asleep. Which I probably slept too much. To be honest with you, it's probably what. There we go. And then sometimes if I lay wrong, lay flat on my back, my extremities tend to have a numb, tingly feeling most of the day. Alright, I think that is going to work. And look, I just cleaned the glue out from underneath my fingernails from yesterday's project where we did the cover. And there we are. But that's alright. That's part of it. I'm having fun. It's going to be really pretty. Make sure that's down on there good. Clean my scissors up. Alright, now let's take our appliques. I'm going to put it right up against where the pearl is. I just want, you know, a pocket on the inside. And I really don't want it to, you know, heat on the closure or the cover part here. Let's see. So I'm not just going to take and just run a U shape right here. See about how wide I need it, and I'm just going to run it along here on the bottom. And I'm going to do a little bit more right in here just to make sure that catches good, because some of it is that mesh type material and some of it is actual thread. So let's take you and lay you down there and get you on there. I'll put it over too far. It's all right. It'll got a little bit of wiggle room with it, just a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. I'll spread it out because I don't want that pocket loose, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, whatever you stick in it, if you move the journal, it's going to fly out of it. I don't want that, but I want it flexible enough to where it will allow you to put, you know, some stuff in it. You know, like well, I want to put an envelope. I've got some envelopes that are actually invitations. And I thought they would be pretty to stick down in there, but I'm not sure if that's going to work now. I have glued just a little too tight. Oh, come on now. Get off of there. Let's wipe this up. That's all right. I think I went a hair too far inside there, so maybe we'll catch just bare the corner here. Just do that. Because I'm wanting those envelopes on the front and back corners. Like I said, it was at a Hobby Lobby find where they had a bunch of their invitations and stuff like that in the party section. And you know, it goes with this. It's got the lace and stuff on it, and it's just, you know, a little party invitation. So I'm going to cover this up with a piece of craft cardstock where you can write on it and stuff. And then just fold it up and put it in these front pockets. I hope. I hope I can. Let me see, what can I get? Let's get this bone folder, because I think that Fabri-Tac is on that lace right here. It's going to hold it up. And let's pull it up. Might be messing with it too much, but that lace applique is a little tricky. But that's what I'm wanting to put in there. I may have to decide to do something else with put it in there, but that's what I wanted there. Probably should have cut that applique a little bit longer, but you know, I just thought the 2 scallop pieces would be enough, which is, you know, that's fine. Let's see. At least somebody's riding a motorcycle out here tearing up the road. Hope they be careful. Pray for them, y'all. Oh yes. See? Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. And then we'll put some little closure pieces on that. Just I may do the little bulb pin. And I saw someone do that had like the you know, the little round what is it? The things where it has the ends on it that spreads out. What are they called? Sorry about the words, y'all. But anyways, we put that through, and the bulb pin will hook from one to the other. That would be a cute little closure. I may try that idea. May try that, but right now I'm just trying to get this stuff glued on here. So that's the, you know, coming up with closures and stuff like that that are unique and a little different. So then you're not doing, you know, oh well, so and so did that in their video, I didn't see the same thing you're doing type stuff. I don't want to, you know, which some things, you know, and if I'll tell you, if I craft drop an idea from somebody, I'll be like, yes, this is where I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. How am I going to use it? So I'm going to share it with whoever. So that, you know, that's why I do that. It's just, you know, because you want to be nice and polite and show appreciation for them sharing their uniqueness and their ideas and their techniques and, you know, stuff like that. I think that is going to work, y'all. I believe it will. Let's pinch this down over here. I want to pull it from the other side, but I need to pinch it down. And see, that's wanting to pull away. So I started on it too soon. Too soon, too soon. So then I spread this out here. Trying to get it where I can put my envelope in it. Or as my mama says, my envelope. I'm going to put my envelope in there. And this is, you know, it's going to be pretty. I can't wait. Well, you know, we're working on it, so we ain't waiting, but I just got so many ideas running through my head and what I want to do. And you know, basically, it is going to be a lot of, you know, cardstock, craft cardstock, blinged up with lace. And then that's pretty much basically what we're going to do. So if you don't want to watch me just, you know, take some craft cardstock tags and envelopes and such and put different forms of lace on it, that's basically what this book's going to be. It's just going to be laced up, but it's going to be pretty. As I said, this old lace is one of the first Stamperia pads that I bought. I bought it off of Amazon, actually. Yeah, see, that's going to work. I didn't cut that one too short. Yeah, that is going to work. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty. So let's put this up and we'll work on them on a later date. Alright, so I'm going to set this to the side now and let it dry. So there's our pockets on the inside. I'm going to set it over here. And, you know, it won't take long to dry, but I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess with it too much. I pulled out pockets and tags and such and got it in my way. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Must be growing. Probably out, not up, you know. Alright, so we'll lay that over on that. Let it. Okay, so now this here, I found some paper pads from Hobby Lobby. And I just got my little, whoops, sorry about the earthquake hit. And that's my kneecap hitting the table here, y'all. So sorry about that. So I got these paper pads. I got them on sale at Hobby Lobby. So then I said that would match with my lace and burlap bit. And they were on $4.99 clearance, I want to say right after Christmas this year. And I know they still do have this. It's Glossy and Craft. And then, of course, you know, it was one of those, it was on clearance already, but it was 40% off type deal. So I got it for like $2. So it has, like, you know, the pretty pages on it with the craft and that. And so I'm thinking, you know, like the little flower bits and stuff that'll go with this, I'm going to pull out and make this like the writing part of the journal. So that was my thinking on that. And now, whoops, let's not put it on that. That's got glue on it. All right, and so now this one is Glossy and Craft. The first one was Craft Blank, and this one is Craft Boutique. So, and it has the tone on tones, if you can see the tone on it. And I said, well, that would be pretty, you know, where you can decorate these front pieces up, you know, with pockets and tags and tuck spots and such. But on the back, it's just the craft. So that would be my writing spots in my journal. That was my thinking. So I said, I'll pull out, you know, a few of these, like where it's the pretty floralty bits, tone on tone type stuff, and the whites. And this has got the rose on it, if you can see. I don't know about the glare on it, but it's the tone on tone rose. So I'm going to use those to go with my my journal, or my craft scrapbook paper. So then that's going to be my writing pages of the journal, because, you know, Stamperia, like I said, is printed front and back. So you don't want to, I don't want to put too much on them. Some of the pages are writable, but most of them aren't. So I just pulled this out, and it was in a paper pad that had like the lace bits on it. And this I said would be pretty in it. So I'm going to flip it over on this side. And I'm going to take Because my mama, I showed her my journal cover last night, and I said, you remember that doll I told you not to throw out? And this is here come why I said not to throw it away. I said, so now let me show you what I did with it. And she's like, oh, that is so pretty. And I was like, yeah, and I got some more bits and stuff that I can make 2 or 3 more different journals with, like that paper pad. I can make different ones with that, you know. And so then she went and got me it's like a 14 by 10. She had 2 of those, and I was like, well, that's perfect. That'd be front and back covers. So I can use that, this craft cardstock, the ones where it's the 12 by 24. I can use that journal covers. Yes, ma'am. So then she pulled out 3 more of these bits with the rose on it. And I said, well, she says, you want to use them? And she said, this one's tore. I said, that's just character. And she said, they're coffee stained up. And I was like, are you kidding? Put them on the Amazon and or what is it, Etsy, and charge $10 for them. Like, what are you talking about? I said, I'm getting them for free. Look, give them to me. So my thinking on this is to take and glue like about a good inch down the middle here, and then across this way, and then that'll be pockets on either side, is my thinking. I'm hoping that works. So that's what I'm going to do. So I need to get this over here. So it's on the 6-inch side. Is that in screen? Barely. Let me get this one mat out of the way. I don't even know why I got all these glue mats over here. I was trying not to get, trying to fix it where I could get my cover glued up and let it dry and it not stick to my mat. That's what I was doing. Alright, so I'm going to come, let's see, so it's 12 inches. So I'm just going to do, 6 will be the exact middle, so we do right down here, right? Just right down the middle here. I'm just going to run a bead about 1/2 inch wide here, actually, just because I want it to grab good, you know. So, and then this will be sewn in the middle of the signature. It's going to be the middle part of it, the piece that's facing up when you open the middle of it. So I'm going to stick this down in the middle the best that we can get it. And then I said, well, that would be good to take and do that with. And I want this put on pretty tight because, you know, we're going to use these as tuck spots and pockets on this. So I kind of want this on there pretty good where it is glued down. I just don't, you know, want half tacked. I want it full on tacked down. That's what I'm wanting here. So I said, well, we just going to take and put us another dolly right in the middle. And I think that's going to be pretty. So then I'm going to take this side and run it and get it back in the middle. And I don't like this mat too much because, you know, it's got the measurements from all the way around. I'm not real sure which one I'm supposed to do because it starts off funny. So we're just going to try our best to cord it up and glue it down. It's, you know, don't got to be perfect, but I want it close to even, you know what I'm saying? And I want these to be good sturdy little tuck spots. And I glued way too far on that, but that's okay. We'll wipe that bit up, no problem. I'm thinking we'll take and put us some more envelopes and stuff in there, you know. I think that'd be plumb cute. Take and put some craft envelopes, stick them down in there with some coffee dyed or tea dyed paper, you know. I think that'd be pretty. I need to invest in a baby wipe company, I reckon. I use quite a bit of them, but this Fabri-Tac, trying to keep it off my fingers and off of my gluing stuff. Okay, so then all we gotta do is be careful not to lay it down flat over here on this side. I'm gonna turn it around because it doesn't have a number on that side and I can't see exactly where the 6 is. Okay, let's hold this piece up so it won't sleep through and grab it. Oh, come on, quit moving. And then we'll have us a little 4-corner tuck spot from this piece of lace. This lace dolly. Glue volcano dummy started spraying out the top. And I'm not talking a whole lot, but trying to make sure what I'm doing is going to work. So you sit here and you dream up all these ideas, and like, I got to figure out how to get that done. Figure out how to make it work. I was talking with a few viewers in the comments. I woke up this morning to some nice comments. I was like, Junk Journal Junkie. Thank you so much, sweetie, for your comments. You've been so nice and supportive and understanding of, you know, the fumbling of the words and that. And some days, you know, I'm like, and some days I hardly talk at all because I'm trying to concentrate and make sure, you know, that what I'm doing is somewhat useful. And sometimes, you know, like this week I hadn't really had a whole lot of comments on the videos, and I mean, I've had views and gotten new subscribers, but I haven't really a whole lot of comments. I was like, oh, well, maybe they don't like it, but you know, that's okay. So then this morning I woke up to Miss Junk Journal Junkie. She was commenting on several videos, and we were talking. Well, I had commented back and was talking to them. She would said something about one of the projects I did in a video. She had made some bookmarks that was kind of along that line, and I was like, oh, I would love. I've been thinking about coming up with like a work on it Wednesday type thing, where you would work on like Christmas crafts. I know everybody else has got like a Merry Monday, or the 25th of every month. People, you know, a few people are doing the Christmas crafts thing or whatever. So I was like, I want to do like a work on it Wednesday, you know, for just ephemera building basically. And then I want to do get together like a share it Saturday, where you all can share your projects that you've worked on, your ephemera bits, whatever, you know. And I don't know if we could do that and, you know, have put it in the comments of the video on Saturdays, or if we need to do have it over on Instagram, where you can post over there. And I do have the old paper lady Instagram, so you know, if you want to share your projects with me, and because I would love to see what you all work on, I really would. You know, I love crafting, and you know, and we can share and learn and conversate about, you know, ideas, techniques, whatever. You know, I would love to see that. And I was talking with I say text, but messaged her back, commented back to her about that, coming up with something like that. And I was like, you know, I want to do it, but you know, I want to get, you know, some more followers or subscribers or what have you. But you know, if you all want to do that, please, you know, share. Oh goodness, Snoop, he heard me hit something. Now he's wanting to raise Cain. But yeah, if you all want to share your projects with me, please feel free to do that over on my Instagram. I would love to see it, really would. So this, I'm going to cut this short because Snoop's raising heck out here at something. I don't know what his problem is. The wind's blowing rough here, and he's needs a thunder buddy. So, but yeah, please, if anybody's working on anything or has done anything that I've did in a video or something similar, or you know, just whatever you're working on, well, yeah, please just share it if you want to. You know, just put a picture and a comment of it. I'd love to see it. And I may start, you know, and I was thinking about, because I'm not real technical, you know, I can work on a computer and I can debug it and do this and that and other, but the social media aspect of technology is a little bit over my head at the moment. So I was like, well, maybe, you know, we can do get them to share their projects on Instagram or comments, and then we'll pull it up and show, you know, oh look, this lady did this, and you know, this fella did this, you know, stuff like that. But that's what I want to do. So if you all want to do that, and we'll just start doing, just do a hashtag share it Saturday, you know, hashtag work on it Wednesday. Then we'll just do that. So I don't know if somebody already has a work on it Wednesday or a share it Saturday. I have not checked, but that was my ideas of doing that. So maybe we might need to check on that first. But that's what we're done today. I wanted to get the inside covers done, get it set up and get it dried. I think that's going to be pretty with those pockets in there. I think I'm going to keep this keep this actual one, this journal, for myself. You know, like keeping up with my YouTube projects and stuff like that, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, I'm not really a journaler type. I used to write poems and stuff when I was younger, but, you know, I use, you know, little post-it notes. And let's see, like, I'm filming for Monday in today's video. So, you know, that's me. Everything's on a little post-it note, or, you know, here's a little ideas of what I was talking about. Tackle it Tuesdays, work on it Wednesdays, 30-minute Thursdays, and show it off Saturdays, you know, something like that. That's my journal bits, little post-it notes and stuff every which way. But yeah, so thank you all for joining me today, and I hope I shared some information about, you know, what to do with your old dollies that you may have, your mom or your grandma. You know, you're going through and helping grandma pare down or whatever, and come across some old dollies, and even if it's got a hole in it, it don't matter. But, yeah, that adds character, honey. See that one, that hole? You can't even hardly tell it. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be sewed in the signature. That's why I put it there. So I think that's going to be pretty. And then we'll have little tuck spots all the way around. So what I was thinking of doing is taking, you know, doing some craft and white envelopes, putting them in there, using that as tuck spots. I think that's going to be pretty. And then I got these little white frilly envelopes. See, that's going to work out good. And just stick those in there. All them works good. We may use them. Use 2 of the white ones, and I got some little crafty ones here. I know I done said I was trying to say bye, but I saw this squirrel idea. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that'll stick in there. Heck yeah, we'll do something like that. And put some, I tried my attempt in that coffee dyeing and put it on a sheet to let it dry. Let's see, will it fall out from the bottom? Probably. We may have to do a little paper clippy on that. But that's what we're going to do with it. That was my idea anyways. I love that. Okay. Thanks so much for watching you all. And thanks for your comments. And thanks for the subscribes. I love it. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for everybody sticking around to support me. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your crafting. And have a good evening.